This is a car BMW has needed for a long time, an affordable, practical electric vehicle that a vast majority of BMW customers can afford. Up until this point, the only all-electric vehicles BMW ever made were either expensive or impractical. Visually, there isn't much different about the BMW iX1 versus the standard one. It looks identical from the outside, save for a couple of blue highlights. It's also just a good-looking crossover. It's boxier and sharper looking than the outgoing car, while also being a bit more upright and SUV-like. The previous Gen X1 was fine looking, but that's about it fine. Inside, the BMW iX1 is again quite similar to its standard one sibling, though, again, that's not a bad thing. The design is open and spacious, with an emphasis on practicality and ergonomics, but it isn't too drab. In fact, it's a smart-looking, premium interior with some really nice touches. For instance, the metal bottom spokes on the steering wheel are sculpted nicely. The way the wood trim wraps around the dashboard to meet the door trim is lovely, and the checkerboard pattern on the speaker grills looks cool. At the start, there will only be one model, the BMW iX1 xDrive 30. Being an xDrive model, it has two electric motors, one at each axle, which combine to make 308 horsepower and 364 pound-feet of torque. Interestingly, the BMW iX1 lacks the charge speed of its older, more expensive siblings. Both the BMW i4 and iX can charge at 200 kW, but the i1's max charge speed is just 130 kW. Pricing for the BMW iX1 will start at €55,000 in Germany, which isn't actually super cheap, but it does offer a lot of car for the money. Sadly, the iX1 won't be coming to America.